There are a lot of physically imposing characters in the Batman universe, but Bane holds a different kind of weight. He is not just a big guy who showed up to cause problems. He is the man who broke the bat. On top of that, he's one of the smartest Batman villains as well, being one of the few villains that actually figure out Batman's identity. A tactical genius with the body that can break anything in case he's not smart enough. Sounds like Batman's worst nightmare. His strength, intelligence, and sheer physical presence have made him one of Batman's most dangerous opponents across every version of the comics. Today, I'm going to help you look like him. Well, as close as possible at least. There have been many versions of Bane across the DC universe, but my personal favorite, and the one we will be focusing on today, is Bane from Arkham Origins. That version to me is the most realistic depiction of Bane across all adaptations. Aside from being huge and having that intimidation factor, he is insanely smart and strategic, making him one of the most challenging matchups for Batman. Even though most Bane adaptations are slightly different, when it comes to his physique, all of them share a couple of main characteristics. A monstrous back, especially the upper back and traps. Strong, wide shoulders paired with an insanely developed chest and huge arms. The rest of his body is also developed quite well, but those are the things you notice first. From the information I found online, Bane is said to be 6'8" or 203 centimeters, while weighing around 160 kilograms or 350 pounds. Keep in mind, that's his size without the ultra steroids he has access to. If you want to get that physique, you'll be needing divine intervention. His body fat seems to be around 17 to 20%. That's of course a rough estimate. I wouldn't be surprised if it's even higher, considering his size. This is a big build to be aiming for, but I'm here to help with that. The program contains 3 versions, one for each type of lifter. A beginner version, made for people who never touched a weight in their life, or have just started going to the gym but don't know exactly what to do. Intermediate version is for people who have some gym experience under their belt and know the basics of muscle building. And the advanced version is for people who really want to take their training to the next level. It is the most complete version that covers all muscles you'll need to look like a drug-powered Mexican behemoth. All of those versions focus on his main areas: chest, shoulders, and back. The beginner version looks something like this. It is a 3-day split with days 1 and 3 being upper body days, and the second day being a lower body day. The program contains basic, time-tested movements that are very easy to learn and master. Rep ranges for most exercises are the same, just so you can learn to train with proper intensity. This program's goal is to simply get you used to regular training and mastering these movements. Since you're a newbie, progression will be quite fast. When it starts to stall, that's when you can start adding more. That's where the intermediate version comes in. When you think you comfortably mastered the beginner version, that's when you can make the jump to this one. It is, to no one's surprise, an upper-lower split that I slightly modified so the priority muscles are being hit more adequately. On days 1 and 3, you'll be doing chest, shoulders, and back. And on days 2 and 4, you'll be hitting legs, arms, and abs. At this point, I'll assume you know how to train to proper failure and can assess how hard you're going. That's why I prefer making lower volume programs. I'm a big fan of high-intensity training. Having fewer sets indirectly forces you to go harder since you have less sets to get your work in. But if you are not a fan of high-intensity training, you can manipulate the program to your liking. You can add or subtract sets as much as you like. None of my programs are set in stone. Feel free to modify them so it fits you and your preferred style. That's why I like to include basic exercises that 90% of gym goers have access to. If there are exercises you can't perform for some reason or simply don't like, feel free to switch them up for something else, as long as they hit the same muscle groups in a similar fashion. This program could last you a couple of years at least, where you'll be seeing consistent progress, as long as you train hard and are consistent. But if you're looking to take things even further, the advanced version might be for you. The advanced version, or the absolute version, is centered around Absolute Bane. If you are not familiar, the Absolute DC universe is a darker, heavier reimagining of characters you already know, and Bane in this universe is exactly what you would expect. A 16-foot wall of muscle that makes the regular version look like he just started doing push-ups in his bedroom last night. It is the endpoint of this program, and the most demanding version by a significant margin. The program is a 5 days per week split that contains exercises for all muscle groups that define Bane's physique. From his calves to his forearms, the program covers it all. It is available for purchase on my Gumroad page. It includes the full 5-day program along with everything you need to run it properly. It is a demanding program, so I don't recommend it for beginners. If you're interested in getting it, it will be the first link in the description. When it comes to nutrition, you'll be in the kitchen as much as you'll be in the gym. You will be eating quite a bit. Bane is a big guy, and to get to that size requires a lot of calories. Now obviously, your height and current size will determine how much you'll be eating and what weight you'll need to get to. Remember that bodybuilding is about looks first. You can look like Bane without literally weighing as much as he does. If you're already a big dude, you might not even need to eat more than you're already doing. But if you're on the skinnier side, the fork is going to be your best friend from now on. I'm obviously not saying to eat anything that's in your way. Prioritize high-protein, whole foods which will provide your body with important nutrients and minerals, as well as fuel for your workouts. Structure your meals in a way that fits your lifestyle and take things slowly. Building your dream body is a process that takes time. That's why rushing the process will just lead to disaster. Take things slow, be patient, work hard and consistently, and the results have no choice but to show. If you're looking for a different kind of workout program that might be better suited to your needs, I've included 5 different ones in the description below. They include a V-taper program, a bear mode program, a calisthenics program, and many more. The Absolute Bane program will also be available on there. If you want me to make a custom workout program that's specifically designed for you, to help you achieve your dream physique, there's a link to that as well. Make sure to check it out. I will see you soon.